How are you guys? What's up? Not too many technical difficulties today. If you're new here, welcome. We're going to be doing some mini energy healing sessions of emotion code, body code, and belief code and body rhythm reset. You're more than welcome to go through the timestamps that I will have below. And if you resonate with anything that we do today, just set the intention it gets released from you as well. And you can get in on that secondhand healing. So we're just going to wait a little bit until people come in here. Hopefully you guys can hear me. So we're just going to go ahead and test to see if you can hear me. Yes, you can. Awesome. Dare I go on to, let's see, live chat. Pop that out. Okay. Move that there. Move that here. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Just gonna wait. Okay, and I'm gonna get situated, move things over here, move this over here. Now we're gonna go ahead and okay. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Last time the audio was a little low. Okay. So we're going to be doing some energy healing. We're going to be talking to the subconscious mind to uncover any blocks or imbalances that you have, any baggage that you've been collecting from the past. We're all guilty of doing this. And a lot of times we just don't know how to feel our emotions. And it can even be we don't process them well. We run away from them. We were told we were weak, and they can even be like traumatic events. And our mind just immediately forms conclusions about the world and labels a lot of things as stranger danger. But the majority of these blocks and imbalances and how we view the world happens the first 7 years of our lives. Our mind is like a sponge, constantly absorbing things, making associations, conclusions, assumptions about the world, about how we fit in the world, how other people fit in our world, and how the world works for us. And so after that, once we kind of get out of the 7-year period around that age, our subconscious mind kind of closes up shop. And this is how we perceive the world. This is how we act. This is kind of like the basis of our personality. And after that, the subconscious mind is just it continues to make associations, and it builds upon the things that we got the first 7 years of our life. And then from there, it's usually from an emotional experience that the mind will add stuff and we will start collecting things. So today we're going to be doing, like I said, the emotion code, the body code, and the belief code, and body rhythm reset. The emotion code just focuses on those trapped emotions, any emotions that you created, you didn't know what to do with, and you decide to hold on to them. And they do hold a lot of information for us. We're still feeling the emotion. It's tied to the memory. And sometimes it will create a limiting belief about you, other people, and the world around you. So they're little sassy little things. But it's not just our baggage that we're holding on to. We're holding on to different types of baggage. Our ancestors, so inherited stuff. We can get things from our mom, our dad, their grandparents, and generations and so forth. That's why they usually say generational trauma. And here we are having to deal with it, and we're the ones who are going to release it. Hey, collagehouse, how are you? And then we have some prenatal stuff. So if you were in your mother's womb and she had an emotion, she could have just given it to you. We have shared, so you, another person, or a group of people were feeling the same emotion, the same frequency at the same time, and they just kind of fused together and we're going to be besties forever. What's really cool about this is that if you get a shared one and you release it, it gets released from anybody who is attached to this. So that's kind of cool. We have absorbed, which you just absorbed this from another person. You had no business with this emotion. You were just in the wrong place at the right time. And you just absorbed it. Usually an intense emotion that someone is having, usually anger, really upset. And a lot of times we feel sympathy for this person, especially if we care about this person. We don't want them to feel this pain, and we're like, no, give me. I'll take that emotion from you. And then we have preconception, which is usually labeled as past life stuff. So it's not so much inherited and it's not so much this lifetime, it's just something else. So we just call it preconception trapped emotions. And then we have the body code here, which has 6 different categories. We have energy, which is just emotional wellness, pathogens. So these can actually be physical or energetic. And then, oops, sorry, didn't mean to hit the mic. And then we have circuit or system. So it's everything about your subtle body as well as your physical body. Misalignment. So anything that's a little off. There's nothing really wrong with it. It's just like not in alignment, just off a little bit. We have all had those off days. So that's kind of where that is. We have toxins and nutrition and lifestyle. And within each category are subcategories within subcategories. Well, that's, let me go back. Subcategories within subcategories within subcategories. So we're going to get really detailed with the type of energy that you're holding on to that's contributing to any physical, emotional, or mental symptoms. Now, this doesn't mean I'm going to be digging up into your skeleton closet and I'm going to know your deepest, darkest secrets. What this really means is that detailed with, is it an idea allergy? Do you have an unhappy meridian? And so forth. So that's the body code. Now, the belief code and the emotion code is within the body code, but let's go ahead and talk about the belief code real quick. So what I was saying earlier, every single time you create an emotion and you hold on to it, you feel the emotion, it's tied to a memory, and it can create a limiting belief about you, other people in the world around you. And once you keep adding similar experiences together, you have a powerhouse known as a tree. Hey, Double Dang, how are ya? So this is kind of a way for us to talk to the subconscious mind to kind of narrow down what we want to release. The subconscious mind is a very complex system where it's like a web of attachments. So you can have one experience, like 2 different experiences, but your subconscious mind believes that they're the same and will put them together. To your conscious mind, you may be like, I don't know how these fit, but to the subconscious mind, it's like, nope, I could see how these 2 fit together, so we're going to put them together. And like I said before, a lot of times we get our beliefs the first 7 years of our lives. This is our foundation. So a lot of times we get these silly beliefs, statements about the world because of how we view at that age. If you think of a kid is just so open and so curious and will pretty much believe anything that we tell them. And so that's kind of how, what's the word I want to use? Influential, how, I can't think of the word, but how very sensitive they are or gullible to what people see, what they experience, or what people say to them, what they see and what they experience. So you have a tree. Now, there are different types of trees that you can have. Some are parallel, where it's multiple trees within a belief system, sometimes even inherited. There can be a split tree where you have like 2 different roots, but the trunk and the branches are together. But a lot of times it is just this basic tree, just a good old fashioned basic tree. Don't let the name basic fool you. These can be redwoods. It can be sassy. So where's my mouse? Okay. So if we look at the tree, where is my mouse? There it is. So there are 3 to 4 different levels that we kind of work at. We have the conscious mind, which is the branches, the subconscious mind, which is the trunk, and the root, which is the unconscious mind. And sometimes there is some soil, which is also the unconscious mind. It's not always there, but a lot of times it is. So we're going to start with the conscious mind, and we slowly work our way to the unconscious mind, the root of the tree. This is where everything started. This is the theme of the tree. And so since we're starting outwards, some of these statements may not make any sense. We're just like, I don't know. I would never think that. That doesn't make any sense to me. But when you get to the root, we crack the code and everything starts to make sense. And with the statements, don't be married to the statements because they can be customizable. These, in the belief code, these statements, there's a ton of them. They're just very general and they're just basic. They're not your personality. They're not how you talk. So that's why you can always interpret them. So it can be, I need to like think of one that I can think of at the top of my head. There's some in like strength. I'm trying to think of like some of my clients who are just get a little sassy with me when I say it. I am weak. So that's a big one because people are like, what do you mean? I'm a strong, independent woman, or I'm a strong man. You know, I don't think I'm weak. Well, maybe you're weak around certain people. Maybe you don't feel like you can stick up for yourself. Maybe physically you feel like you're weak. Maybe you're weak around sugar, like you have no willpower, things like that. So you can interpret these statements in a lot of different ways. So if I say a statement like I can't claim my power and you think of something completely different, then that is what the statement is for you. So they can be very customizable. So once we identify your tree, then we find the fuel source, because this tree is either creating things for you or being fueled by imbalances. So we have to get rid of that first, or the tree will come back once we chop it down, and we don't want that. So we get rid of the fuel source and then we chop the tree down, and then it is gone. Unless you create more experiences for yourself, then it'll create a brand new tree. So that specific tree will be gone, but you can always create your own trees if you don't change your thinking and process your emotions. And then we have the body rhythm reset, which focuses on your body's natural rhythm. Whenever that goes out of whack due to a traumatic event, you not knowing how to process an emotion, stress and so forth, it knocks it out of whack, and so your natural rhythm kind of goes off. And so instead of being like during the day you're more active and at night you switch in the rest of recovery, you're just kind of stuck in the active state. Yeah, poor sleep, poor digestion is because your nervous system's out of whack. All the systems are out of whack. So with this one, you can work on like multiple symptoms with this. That's how powerful it is. And we find out around what age was the beginning, was like ground zero, the origin story of all your symptoms. And we remove everything you collected from that event. And what's really cool about this is that anything that happened after that event that's associated with this age will be cleared up too. That's why it's so powerful, and that's why I really like it. So that's what we're going to be doing today. These are just mini sessions at a discounted price. Thank you. Who was that? Thank you guys for the heart me. So if you wanted to sign up, you can, if you're on TikTok, just go to my bio. And if you go to my link tree, it's the top one that says TikTok Live. And if you are on YouTube, the link is in the description or in the chat. How are you doing, my friend? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. All right. Oh, and what I wanted to mention too, energy healing is fun. And the reason why it's fun is because I may not be working on you or connected to you, but you may be resonating with some of the things that we're uncovering. And so if you notice that you're like, wow, I feel like she's talking to me or working on me, that means that you are matching the frequency of the person that I'm working on. Just like if you needed like blood, like, oh, not everybody can donate to you, unless I think like O positive or O negative can like be anybody besides that one. But you need a specific blood type in order to receive blood. Or if you need an organ transplant, you just can't pick some random person. You need to match. So that works the same way. So if for whatever reason you're just like, whoa, I feel like she's talking to me, just go ahead and set the intention to get released from you as well. And you can get in on that secondhand healing. Don't overthink it. Just say, I'll take some of that healing. Give me some of that. Yes, please. Whatever you feel like you need to say in order to jump in on the healing. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. All right. College house. Taking on other people's stuff. All right. We can definitely work on that. How have you been feeling? Put your timestamp. Okay, so you're gonna be my guinea pig. Hey, Katie, I'm doing very well. My Thanksgiving was absolutely amazing. I ate so much food. It was awesome. And I had plenty of leftovers. I pretty much had Thanksgiving up until Saturday. It was amazing. How was your holiday? You heard that Assassin's Creed has a new studio behind them, so there might be some changes. Oh, hopefully good changes. with Assassin's Creed. I did not hear that. That makes me nervous. They're making a Netflix show with Assassin's Creed. I'm a little nervous, but I'm glad they're making it into a TV show. I feel like anything that is any video games that they want to make into real life needs to be a TV show. You cannot put all of that in a movie. Fallout is a great example of that. That is a phenomenal show. Last of Us, the first season was great. And I think that's all the other shows that I know. But if they like continue like every season, just build upon Assassin's Creed, I would lose my mind. I've been angry. I don't think it's mine. Oh no. Do you think it might be processing? I don't like it when you're angry. Okay, so you're going to be my guinea pig, College House. So I'm going to kind of explain step by step what we're going to be doing. So I bet we did too. It was fun. Had a great dinner with the parents. I helped my mom cook this. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, we played board games. We watched a movie. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Okay. All right, College House. Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming yours over here, and we're locked on and connected. So how I connect to you is when you sign up, you're giving me permission. You're like, yes, connect to me, get rid of my stuff. And so I just take my subconscious mind. I'm like, girl, you just sit right over there. You sit there, look pretty, and I welcome yours over here. We're all connected. It's almost like I'm calling you and you're answering the phone and we're connected and we're having a conversation. Okay. Just like phones are connected to this energy called Wi-Fi, cell towers or whatnot. And that's how we can talk to each other. That's how you're looking at me and talking to me through your phone or on your computer through the Wi-Fi or the internet, whichever. So I won't be able to read your mind. So don't worry about that. You don't have to have a clear thought. You don't have to freeze. You can close your eyes, do whatever you want to just relax. There's nothing specific you need to do except drink water. Okay, so we're going to be chopping down a tree. So I hope you guys are nice and stretched, warmed up, because this is going to be sassy. I can feel it already. So the topic is taking on other people's stuff as well as a highest priority. College House is super angry right now, and she doesn't think it's her. People's stuff. But we'll see. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. All right, so we're connected. So do you have a faulty core belief system contributing to taking on other people's stuff, as well as any highest priority? Like a little, give me that highest priority tree that has to do with taking on other people's stuff. So do you have something going on with that? Yes. Can you release it now? Yes. All right, what kind of tree we working with? We have a basic tree, and is this yours? Yes. Your trees are usually sassy, so I don't think it will disappoint today. Okay, so now I'm going to start with the branches of the tree. So the conscious mind, this is where we're at. We're at the branches, and this is also known as negative programs, okay? There's a handful of statements within this level. We have to gather them all before we can be granted get access to the subconscious mind. Okay, so show me those negative programs. We have survival, which is the root chakra, victim, I am always judged for everything I do. Now, I'm going to spin this a little bit because maybe it's not other people that are judging you. Maybe it's you judging you, which we always do. We're all guilty of this. So again, it can be interpreted in a different way. I don't think there is a statement that says I judge myself. I don't think there is. So maybe your subconscious mind's like, yeah, we're gonna pick this. Now, I'm not saying that you do judge yourself. I'm just giving you an example. All right, is there another negative program? Yes. Love. Family. I am treated like the scapegoat in my family. Scapegoat in my family. Is there another negative program? Yes. Survival. Sabotage. Oop, oop. I have to lie when I'm in trouble. Now, another way to look at this is if you know you did something wrong, you're not going to let people know. So it's not so much you lie, you just no one asked you, so you're just not going to give that information, you know? You're not going to do it. So is there another negative program? Yes. Yep. Survival. Sabotage. I regret everything. I regret everything. The statements like this always reminds me, I can always picture people like, you're so overwhelmed, you're so angry, you're just fed up, you're just like, everything is ruined, I'm done, I hate everything, I'm done. Is there another negative program? No. Is there a limiting belief? Yes. So ladies and gentlemen, we gathered all the quest items from the conscious mind, and now we've been granted access to the subconscious mind, the trunk of the tree. So let's go ahead and do this. Survival. Safety. I don't have the courage to take risks. So this is one that people get. This is the ones where people yell at me, or not yell at me. They get a little, not aggressive. They get offended by this one because they're like, I take risks? What do you mean? I'm a risk taker. I'm like, okay, hold on. Let's discuss this a little bit. So taking risks doesn't necessarily mean like you're fighting a bear, you're jumping out of a plane. It could be saying no to someone. It could be sharing your opinion. It could be showing your authentic self. It can also be that you want to do something different. You want to try something new, take a bold step. But instead of just like thinking it in your mind and doing it, you may be like, take a moment and think about it for a second and weigh the pros and cons, and then you will do it. Okay. So there's a lot of interpretations to this. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Love, feelings. I don't feel wanted. Wanted. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Maybe. There it goes. Survival. Sabotage. There is always a problem. Always a problem. No matter what I do, there's a problem. Whether it's my fault, someone else's fault, both of our faults, it's always a problem. Can't rest. Is there another limiting belief? No. Faulty core belief. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the unconscious mind, the root of the tree. One statement that started it all. We've made it. This is the boss, the final boss. So survival, victim. I hate myself. Now, if hate is a strong word, it can be I dislike myself. I'm unhappy with myself. I'm really not happy. I'm angry at myself. Is there another faulty core belief? No. Faulty core identity? Yes. We are still in the unconscious mind, but this is considered the soil. This is usually absorbed the first 7 years of your life. You can't absorb it afterwards, but 9 times out of 10, first 7 years of your life. Just because our subconscious mind's wide open, soaking everything up. Everything we see, hear, and experience, we're immediately forming a conclusion and saying this is how the world works. So that's why it could be something so silly, something you see on TV, something you see other people do. If you're walking around in public and you see like strangers doing weird things, you'd be like, yeah, that's how the world works, you know? So let's go ahead and find out. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a traumatic event. It can, or it could be an emotional event, but usually for 7 years. So what is this? Survival, safety. I fear being alone. I fear being alone. This can be physically, emotionally, mentally, or all of the above. Something about being alone. And maybe it's just like a specific time of year, specific time of day. Maybe you like the alone time during the day, but at night you're like, no, no, it's scary at night. Hey, Mystic, how are ya? Maybe it's just during the time of the year you feel the most lonely. It's like the holidays. A lot of people feel lonely during the holidays. Thank you. Thank you for the heart me, Mystic. And it's dark here. If you're in the northern hemisphere, it's dark here. It's darker, longer. So it does feel a little lonely. Not a lot of people are interacting with one another. So is there another faulty core identity? No. So we've identified your sassy tree. Let's just go over it really quick. So somehow, some way you formed a conclusion about the world that I am afraid, I fear being alone. This is normal, especially being a child. And then you had an emotional experience afterwards, and it's, I hate myself. And then your tree was born. So after that, in the trunk of the tree, and the trunk of the tree and the branches of the tree, these are random. They're like mix and match. Maybe some of it's from childhood, a little bit from teenage years, maybe some early adult, or maybe they're all from childhood or all from adulthood. You just didn't have an experience that your subconscious mind was just like, oh, I have a good place for this until like adulthood. But regardless, so there is always a problem. I don't feel wanted. I don't have the courage to take risks. I regret everything. I have to lie when I'm in trouble. I'm treated like the scapegoat in the family. I'm always judged for everything I do. Now we kind of go over the tree a little bit. It's almost like you're afraid to say something. This is just my interpretation of your tree. I could be wrong. That you're afraid to say something because if you do, people will get mad at you and you'll be alone. Maybe not full blown alone, but like kind of like the scapegoat or not part of the pack type of thing. So there's a lot of maybe some people pleasing, kind of going along with others so you can survive. Just my observation. Okay, so we've identified this sassy tree. And so now we're going to find out what is fueling this tree and what is this tree creating for you. So we're going to start with the common trapped emotions. And I think, no, I'm good. Okay. I was going to move my chair, but I was like, no, I'm fine. All right, so we're going to start with the common trapped emotions. Once I identify them, I'm going to release them right away. So go ahead and set your intentions if you resonate. It makes a lot of sense. Okay. All right. So are there any common trapped emotions associated with this belief system? Yes. Unsupported. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release unsupported. Did you release unsupported? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Overwhelmed. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release overwhelm. Did you release overwhelm? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Anxiety. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release anxiety. Did you release anxiety? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? No. So now we're just going to go straight into that body code. Are there any blocks or imbalances? Yes. Toxins, excess, stress hormone. Don't need to say any more. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release a stress hormone. Did you release a stress hormone? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, emotional, trapped emotion, absorbed trapped emotion. So an absorbed trapped emotion is just you got it from another person, whether you were empathizing with them, you didn't want them to feel that, or your emotion was thick, was intense, and you're just like, and it just kind of stuck on you like gum. All right, so we have absorbed. What is this? Anger. You were right. That anger was not yours. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the absorbed anger. Did you release absorbed anger? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, and a memory field. So a memory field is just a memory that holds up space in your mind. It may be an embarrassing event. It may be, those are the ones that pop in your head often, at least for me, like random stuff from like childhood. I'm like, why am I thinking about this? Like nobody remembers this. Why am I remembering this? Past rejections, things you did, didn't do, and so forth. It can show up randomly. It can show up when you're trying to change yourself and the mind's like, excuse me, what are you doing? Here's a memory to prove you wrong. And you're just like, well, that's not very nice. So there's a lot of ways this can show up in your mind, but it does hold up space in the third eye chakra, and it's like a dark cloud over your head. So do you need to know more? Ding, ding, ding. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the memory field. You were right, collagehouse. You were right. Did you release a memory field? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Toxin, drug, pharmaceutical, an over-the-counter medicine toxin. This is anything where you can go to the store and pick it up. Pain medicine, allergy medication, cold medicine, anything. And it can even be like herbs and stuff as well. anything, and you took it and your body's just like, well, I don't really like that so much. That kind of doesn't feel right. And it just kind of stayed in your body. So do you need to know more? No? Hey, Angela, I set the intention to release the over-the-counter medicine toxin. Did you release the over-the-counter medicine toxin? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Circuit or system, organ. And your liver's unhappy. Okay, so maybe it's not so much other people after all. Why am I laughing? Because the liver, ladies and gentlemen, the liver is a sassy little thing. This liver works so hard. It detoxes our body. It makes sure we're squeaky clean. But when it is unhappy, due to us not taking care of it or generating the emotions, having it work too much, it will generate the following symptoms. So you can have discomfort in the shoulder blades and the right shoulder, but it also generates the following emotions of anger, bitterness, guilt, hatred, resentment, depression, frustration, indecisiveness, panic, and taken for granted. 50 shades of anger. So College House, I'm sure you were feeling a little anger, some hatred, and some frustration, huh? So at one point you could have been creating these emotions and you tapped out your liver and your liver's like, I can't do this anymore. I can't operate 100%. And then it kind of is like a toddler and it starts crying and it's generating more of these emotions and it will create those symptoms as well. Now, since this is within your tree, the tree could have made it unhappy. So it's not entirely your fault. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to reset and balance the liver. Did you reset and balance the liver? Yes. Is there another imbalance? No. Ladies and gentlemen, we have identified the fuel source. So you know what that means. This tree has got to go. This is a participation chopping. So you can use your bare hands, a machete, and an axe, whatever you need. But let's go ahead and chop this tree. I set the intention to release the negative programs. I'm always judged for everything I do. I'm treated like the scapegoat in my family. I have to lie when I'm in trouble. I regret everything. Release the limiting beliefs. I don't have the courage to take risks. I don't feel wanted. There is always a problem. Release the faulty core belief. I hate myself. Release the faulty core identity. I fear being alone. Hello, welcome. Or a knife, yeah, a sword. Did you release this belief system? Yes. Now, there's a hole in your subconscious because we just plucked that tree right out of there, and now there's a space there. So we're going to ask your subconscious mind, like, what do you want us to do with this? Do you want to put something in there? Do you want to cover it up? What do you want us to do? So with the subconscious gap, do you need positive statements? No. Can you defrag? Yes. Cover it up and act like it didn't exist. Yes, please. So I set the intention to release the subconscious gap and defrag. Did you release the subconscious gap and defrag? Yes. So do you have a faulty core belief system contributing to taking on other people's stuff and some highest priority? No. And we're disconnected. How you feel, College House? How do you feel? How does everybody else feel? I saw Michael's sword. Yep. Just sliced it. One swoop. How does it feel? My phone is freaking out. I apologize. Double dang. Let's go. Double dang. All right, let me get your timestamp. How you doing, double dang? All right, let's go ahead and get started. So we're doing a little bit of everything. So we can do highest priority health and highest priority. Let's just do both of them. Why not? The subconscious mind knows. So let me go ahead and connect you. So moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming yours over here. We're locked on and connected. Where's my chart? I'm going to have my chart of emotions over here. So we can work fast. I like to go fast. Okay. So do you have any trapped emotions of the highest priority involving health or just highest priority stuff you can release right now? Yes. All right. So yours, Unsupported. When did you experience this? Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, no. 20, 21, 22, 23 years old. Around 23. 21, 22, or 23. Or wait. You know what I was saying. I was like, wait a second. Did I say that right? Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Yours. Humiliation. When did you experience this? Before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, yes. 15, 16, 17. 17. Checks out. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Yours. Hatred. Woo. Before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, no. 10, 11, 12 years old. Also checks out. Okay. Perfect. Yep. Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, I was like, doing a little bit of everything. Okay, is there another trapped emotion? Yes, yours. Blaming. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 40, no. After 35, yes. 35, 36, 37. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Absorbed. So you got this from someone else. You were either sympathizing with them or it was just really intense. So what is this? Depression. When did you absorb this? Before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, yes. 15, 16, 17. Absorbed depression. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Absorbed again. Anger. Absorbed anger. Hey, how are you? How's South Africa? How are you doing? Let's see. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, yes. 25, 26, 27. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Inherited. So you got your baggage from your family. And when we release this, it'll be released from anybody who has this. So what is it? Panic. Who'd you get this from? Your mom? No. Dad? Yes. Is this dad's? Yes. So this is actually your dad's. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Back to you. Discouragement. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 40, no. After 35, yes. 35, 36. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? No. Okay. If anybody resonated with any of these trapped emotions, go ahead and set the intention it gets released from you as well. And you can get in on this second-hand healing. Let's begin. I set the intention to release discouragement, release inherited panic, release absorbed anger, release absorbed depression, release blaming, release hatred, release humiliation, release unsupported. Did you release these trapped emotions? Yes. Do you have any other trapped emotions contributing to health and any highest priority stuff? No. Do you have any blocks or imbalances? Yes. Okay. To the body code we go. All right. Show me those blocks and imbalances. We have energy, reverberation, and emotional reverberation. And emotional reverberation is really just a mood. It's like your go-to, your baseline. You may refer to this often. You may be in this state often, and it's just this reverberation. So what is this? Anxiety. Everyone's best friend is anxiety. You may randomly get anxiety, and you're like, what the heck is this? Your body's used to it. Usually it's caused by a belief system. So a belief system is afoot. Now we are going to be releasing a belief system shortly, so maybe it's the same one. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the emotional reverberation of anxiety? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Toxin, environmental, and cosmetic toxin. Cosmetic toxin can be makeup. It can be shampoo. Here, let me zoom in on this. Lotions, cream, nail polish, hair dye, soap, deodorant, perfume, all that stuff. Any kind of cosmetic. Now, this can be from any time of your life. Have you ever walked into a mall, you know, when they used to exist, you got like smacked in the face with all these perfumes and maybe that mixture was so toxic for you, it's still hanging out in your body. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the cosmetic toxin? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. circuit or system, organ, and your kidneys are unhappy. It doesn't necessarily mean they're failing, they're just unhappy. There could be some unwanted energy hanging out there. There can be communication issues with the kidneys and the bladder, or the kidney and the brain. It can also be that you're generating too many of the emotions it creates and it's tapped out. So there's a lot of reasons why it's unhappy. But regardless of why, you can have discomfort in your lower back, mid back, lower rib area, lower side of the neck, and discomfort in the jaw. Now, it does generate the following emotions of blaming, dread, fear, horror, peeved, conflict, creative insecurity, terror, unsupported, and wishy-washy. So you may dabble a little bit. You may dabble a little bit with some of those. It's your kidney. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the imbalance of the kidneys? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Toxin, drug, pharmaceutical, and a medication. So this is anything that was prescribed to you by a doctor from any time of your life. And your body just it did not sit well. Maybe you had like a mild allergic reaction, or maybe some of the side effects, and it's still kind of lingering there. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the medication toxin? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Pathogen, energy of a pathogen, an energetic virus. Oops, energetic. Is this yours? Yes. It can be inherited, but this is all you. Your body did its job. Physical body did its job, took care of the virus, but there's still some debris or some energy lingering. And so your body still thinks there's a virus there and it's still making an impact in your body. So you can have fever, fatigue, rash, muscle aches, and digestive upsets. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the energetic virus pathogen? Yes. Is this a common trapped emotion? Yes. So this is actually being fueled. It's like latched on to this emotion, and we're going to find out what this is. Terror. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the terror? No. So since this is, let me find the age for you. So when did you experience this? Before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, no. 10, 11 years old. Checks out. This resonates. I recently had a reading that was a line and I got physically sick. Oh no. Well, if you resonate with this, set the intention it gets released from you as well when we start releasing. Okay, so around 11 years old, terror. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the terror? No. So since this is fueling the energetic virus, we're going to go ahead and release that now. I set the intention to release terror. Did you release terror? Yes. Anything else contributing to the energetic virus pathogen? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, offensive, and a post-hypnotic suggestion. This is not your own creation. This is from an outside source. You heard it over and over and over again, and you started to believe it to be true. So this can be another person, movies, music, and TV. But it can cause mood issues, dark thoughts, self-harm, addiction, anger at self, and depression-related feelings. And what's really unique about these is that we're going to find out what this is. Your subconscious mind could be doing some inventory management, and it comes to this energy. And I was like, hold up, wait a minute. I did not create this because there's no emotion and there's no memory tied to it. So it rejects it. It's like, we're not going to run this program no more. But your subconscious mind is also a hoarder. And so it's like, well, I don't really want to get rid of it just yet. I kind of like, maybe I'll need it later. So we'll just put it over here. We won't use it, but we'll just put it over here. So it has no power, but it's still taking up space and making you feel like bagoo. So let's find out what this is. I'm trapped. I am trapped. Like maybe someone kept telling you like, you're not going to be able to do anything. You're not going to go after your passions. You're stuck here forever. You can't get out of this. And you started to believe that to be true. Or maybe like you got it from some music, some tunes. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the post-hypnotic suggestion, I'm trapped? Yes. Is this a common trapped emotion? No. So something is fueling this. Circuit or system, skeletal system, the skeleton, main body, thoracic, your T4, plot twist. Did not expect this to come up. It's your spine. No. So, your T4 is connected to your gallbladder, ducts, common duct, heart, lungs, and your bronchial tube. So you can have issues with any of those things. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the imbalance of the T4? Yes. Is this a common trapped emotion? No. And an adventure we go. So we have energy, offensive, and an entity. Ooh. Entities aren't always the spooks. Okay? Everyone always thinks of them as the spooks, like this little ghost here, you know? Now, if it is a spook, they're just attracted to your energy. You could match their vibration. A lot of times they're operating in a lower vibration, like sadness, shame, or whatnot. Maybe you're just having a bad day going to Walmart, and one's just like, you look like, you look really attractive. I want to hang out with you. I want to be besties with you. And so then it just hangs out with you. It can also be just something that you picked up when you went to Walmart. It's just, an entity is just energy that isn't seen. So maybe it's other people's baggage. Maybe it's just like some weird vibes, like a altercation that someone had, but the energy's still there. To your subconscious mind, it's just saying it's an entity because it probably has no idea what this is, but you picked it up. It's like stepping on gum and it gets stuck on the bottom of your shoe. You just ran into this gum and it's stuck in your energy system. A very popular and most common one is the old version of you. There are multiple versions of ourselves, different state of beings. And when you are getting out of what's comfortable and starting to become a new version of yourself, the old version gets a little upset and it gets offended because it wants to be in the spotlight. It wants to be the main character. So it does everything it can to sabotage you. It knows you because it is you. So regardless of the reasons why you have this entity or what it is, here are the following symptoms. You can have some fatigue, physical discomfort, negativity and mood issues, addiction, feeling like something is there that doesn't belong, feeling stuck, feeling conflict or resistance coming from the outside, self-sabotage, anger at self, self-doubt, mental illness symptoms, and nightmares. So this is the old version declaring war on you. It's like, oh, you want to be happy? Well, I'm just going to sprinkle some anxiety, a little bit of shame, and I'm going to have those negative self-talks just like crank up to 10. I never thought about it being the older version of yourself. Yes. Anytime you try to change, the mind thinks there's something wrong with you. The subconscious, the old version wants to be in the spotlight, so they do sabotage you. That's why it's so uncomfortable when you change, and a lot of people give up, and a lot of people feel like they're losing their minds because of this. It's all right. We've all been through it. I have been through it. It's okay. Multiple times. That's all right. How can I learn more about all this stuff? Well, this is what we're doing right now is the body code. If you go to discoverhealing.com, you can learn more. There's also a couple of books, the body code and the emotion code by Dr. Bradley Nelson, if you want to learn more about that. Okay, so we have an entity. Yes, multiple. It's just a rite of passage. So we've all been there. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to this entity? No. So let's get rid of it. I set the intention to release this entity with love. Give it some love. We don't hate on it. Just like, we love you, but get out of here. Did you release this entity? Yes. Is there anything else contributing to the imbalance of the T4? No. Let's reset that. I set the intention to reset and balance the T4. Did you reset and balance the T4? Yes. Anything else contributing to the post-hypnotic suggestion, I'm trapped? No. So the entity was probably whispering to you, you're stuck here forever. You won't be able to change. And you started to believe it to be true. And you're just like, you're right. I am stuck. Okay. Is there another imbalance? No. All right. Let's release. If anybody resonates with any of these, go ahead and set the intention. It gets released from you as well. And you can get in on that second-hand healing. Let's begin. I set the intention to release the post-hypnotic suggestion. I'm trapped. Release the energetic virus pathogen. Release the medication toxin. Reset and balance the kidneys. Release a cosmetic toxin. And release the emotional reverberation of anxiety. Did you release these blocks and imbalances? Yes. So do you have any other blocks or imbalances contributing to any health stuff and highest priority? No. Do you have a faulty core belief system? Yes. All right. Another tree. I hope you guys are well rested. What kind of tree is this? Basic. Is this yours? Yes. So this is all the layers of the mind. Don't let the name basic fool you. Okay. Basic can be sassy. So we're going to start with the conscious mind and work our way to the unconscious mind. We can't just go full-blown unconscious. We got to sweet talk our way to the unconscious mind. Be besties with it. So we're going to... Oh, also, do not be married to the statements. They can be customizable. Okay? And I'll give my 2 cents as we go through. All right, so show me those negative programs. Survival, sabotage. I am always the last. Always the last to know. I'm not a priority. My needs are not important. People forget about me. Is there another negative program? Yes. Insight. Defect. I am not okay as I am. Unhappy with the situation, the current version of yourself. You're just the old version who's sticking on tightly. And you're just like, I'm not okay with this. Please leave. We're focusing on your health. So it could be focused on your health as well. Is there another negative program? Yes. What code is the tree? The belief code. Power. Strength. I'm completely overwhelmed. Don't need to explain this one. I think we can all resonate with this one. Completely overwhelmed. Is there another negative program? Yes. Communication, awareness. I don't know what's best. You overthink. Indecisive. Not confident in decisions. You have to rely on other people. So many things. Is there another negative program? No. Limiting belief? Yes. So we are now in the subconscious mind, the trunk of the tree. What are the limiting beliefs? Love. Feeling. I am numb. I am numb to all of this nonsense. It could be you don't feel safe in your body. So you're just emotionally numb. Maybe you're just tapped out. Your nervous system is overwhelmed, so you just numb out. What's the point? Too much work? Short circuit? Or you're just kind of like you do the same thing over and over again every single day. You're just unhappy with how things are and so forth. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Communication, awareness. I don't know what's best, so that came up again. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Insight. Illness. You're welcome. There is nothing that can be done about my illness or my disease or my situation. Nothing can be done. Be done about my illness. Is there another limiting belief? No. Faulty core belief? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the root. One statement that started it all. Power, strength. Circumstances determine how I'm affected by others. Circumstances determine how I'm affected by... Oops, just made up a word. That's fine. Is there another faulty core belief? No. Faulty core identity? Yes. Hey, L.A.Wilde. How you doing, girl? Ooh, all right. A couples healing. A couples healing session. All right, so you have a faulty core identity. So you absorb this the first 7 years of your life. We have no ability to reason. We're soaking everything up like a sponge. Even if it doesn't make sense, the subconscious mind's like, this is how the world works. This is how the world works. This is how we fit in the world. So it can be very innocent. This statement could have been from a very innocent situation or a more traumatic one to the extreme. So it could be, or anything in between. So what is this? Survival, sabotage. I have to lie when I'm in trouble. Trouble. Now, you can actually look at this in a couple of different ways. Maybe it's not so much trouble you have to lie, but maybe you have to lie when something is wrong. You know, being tough. Like, no, I'm fine. No, I'm not in pain. It's kind of like you can put on a mask to show that you're strong, but maybe you're in so much pain, whether it's physically, emotionally, or mental pain. Or like I said with collagehouse, it could be one of those, like, if you know you're going to get in trouble, you're not going to give the information away. You're not going to just willingly just say, hey, I made a mistake. You may withhold that. So there's a lot of reasons for this. Is there another faulty core identity? No. So we've identified your sassy little tree. So somehow, some way you absorbed, I have to lie when I'm in trouble. And then you had an experience after that, whether right after or years later. Circumstances determine how I'm affected by others. And then your tree was born. And so after that, the statements are not in order anymore. The faulty core identity and the faulty core belief, those have an order. After that, it's like mix and match. Your subconscious mind just is adding it throughout your lifetime. So they can be a little bit throughout your life, all in one area or time frame. So there's something that can be done about my illness. I don't know what's best. I am numb. I don't know what's best. I am completely overwhelmed. I'm not okay as I am. I am always the last. So it's almost like from this, it almost feels like you have really nobody you can rely on except for yourself. And there can be like, you know, maybe you don't make time for yourself. So now you're burnt out. And so you're just like, okay, I need some help. But it's like, it's hard for you to admit, like, not admit you're wrong, but admit like you need help because you're a very strong person. Just from what I see here, I may be completely off. You're like, no. All right, so let's go ahead and identify the fuel source so we can chop this tree down. So are there any common trapped emotions associated with this belief system? Yes. Bitterness. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release bitterness. Did you release bitterness? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Unsupported. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release unsupported. Did you release unsupported? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Humiliation. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release humiliation. Did you release humiliation? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? No. Any blocks or imbalances? Yes. Misalignment, meridian, main meridian. Your spleen meridian is unhappy. So your meridians are just your energetic veins or arteries of your subtle body. Your chakras are your organs, meridians are your veins, your aura is the skin. So when these are unhappy, just kind of like blood flowing through your veins, energy flows through these. And when they're blocked, they're going to let you know. You're going to feel off. So with the spleen, so lack of utilization of nutrition, fatigue, immune issues, okay, diabetes, weight issues, imbalance in appetite, weakness, dementia, bloating, stress, edema, bruising, dizziness, pale, weak, sluggish, and cold and excess phlegm. Nikki, darling, how you doing, girl? And the spleen generates, anxiety, everyone's best friend, despair, disgust, nervousness, worry, failure, helplessness, hopelessness, lack of control, and low self-esteem. So you may dabble in a couple of those. That's your spleen meridian. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to reset and balance the spleen meridian. Did you reset and balance the spleen meridian? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Why, yes, there is. Energy, mental, and a memory field. So you just have a memory that just keeps haunting you. It keeps haunting your mind. It could be something you did, didn't do, past rejections, embarrassing moments, anything. This can be even something that the old version of yourself holds on to and knows that each time I show them this memory, they're going to create an emotion and they're going to sabotage themselves. Boom. Like I said, the old version does declare war on you. It knows you better than anyone. So it can be any one of those things. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the memory field. Did you release the memory field? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Circuit or system, gland, other. I don't know how to say this. Adipose tissue? I don't know. So this is like body fat within the body. Common symptoms could be like obesity, type 2 diabetes or insulin resistance, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and blood clots. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the adipose tissue. Don't know how to say it. Did you release this tissue? Yes. Is there another imbalance? No. Let's chop this tree. All right, y'all. Participation. Get your favorite weapon. We have a tree to chop and burn and shoot into space. I set the intention to release the negative programs. I am always the last. I'm not okay as I am. I am completely overwhelmed. I don't know what's best. Release the limiting beliefs. I am numb. I don't know what's best. There is nothing that can be done about my illness. Release faulty core beliefs. Circumstances determine how I'm affected by others. Release a faulty core identity. I have to lie when I'm in trouble. Woo! That one brought the heat. Did you release this belief system? Yes. With a subconscious gap, do you need positive statements or can you defrag? Wait, hold on. I need even muscle test. Do you need positive statements? No. Can you defrag? Yes. I set the intention to release the subconscious gap and defrag. We're covering it up and acting like it doesn't exist. Did you release a subconscious gap and defrag? Yes. Do you have any other faulty core belief systems associated with health and any highest priority? No. And we're disconnected. How are you feeling, Double Dang? Listen, I'm finishing up donating plasma. Hey, Mona, how are you? Mona West. Listen, I know my limitations with pronouncing stuff. I'm not going to hide it. Ashley, in this life, it is now your turn. I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing fantastic. Y'all, I started, I think, last Monday, over a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. I was trying to find something to watch on Netflix or anything. I was like, there's just no good shows anymore. Or like I watched them. I was like, I might watch Breaking Bad. I was like, you know what? I really want to read a book. And I went to my bookshelf and I have nothing but crime books because when I used to read, I was like, I want to learn something when I read. So I have a lot of psychology books, crime books, like human behavior, psychology, sociology, all that fun stuff. And I was like, well, this doesn't seem appetizing because I want to escape. And so I was like, I wonder if Prime has free books. And they did. And I lost my mind. And I was like, oh my gosh, what can I read? So since this discovery, I have joined Kindle Unlimited because they had this deal 2 months for 99 cents. I was like, yes, please. I read 4 books in a week and I am on my 6th book. It has been 2 weeks. I am a monster. So yeah, I have discovered the, which is the one that's like just stories. Is that fiction? Nonfiction is real. I'm loving it. I was reading the book, Blood of Hercules, and I was up until almost 1 o'clock in the morning trying to finish this book because I could not put it down. Body code. Where is Ashley? There you are. All right, I was going on a rant. I was like, wait, did I? All right, let me put your timestamp. Okay, so let's Can y'all see? I can see you, Ashley. I can see you. You love the mythical books too. I didn't even know. And my sister loves those books and she's been trying to get me to read them like my entire life. But I was like, no, that's so stupid. And I apologized to her. I was like, listen, I'm really sorry. I just didn't know. I didn't know. You tried to tell me and I just didn't listen. I'm so sorry. She's like, apology accepted. And then she just like recommended all these books to me. So I'm just going through them all. So any book recommendations, please let me know. Okay, Ashley, let's go ahead and do this. So moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming yours over here. We're locked on and connected. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. Energy, allergy or intolerance, and an idea allergy. Ooh. You know, your brain, your subconscious mind just loves you so much. And when you get hurt, it takes it personal. And it just wants to make sure you never experience that pain again. So what does it do? It takes a snapshot of the environment, everything in the environment, whether it's a painting, a cat, a smell, a tone of voice, the lighting, time of day, time of year, the location, whatever it is, it's going to associate that with that pain. Yeah. And if you come into contact with anything similar to that, it will unleash your fight, flight, or freeze response, anger, self-sabotage, overwhelm, flashbang, pocket sand, whatever it needs to do to get you out of that situation. No one said it was pretty. No one said it was going to be easy, but your subconscious mind's like, I never want you to feel that again. So this is just a faulty connection with an idea. Your mind's overprotective of you. It's like, we're not doing that. So if you got into a fight at some location at a Taco Bell, switching it up. Hey, Paul, what's up? You may get anxiety if you see a Taco Bell commercial. You may not even realize why. You're like, why am I getting anxiety over this? You can't drive past one. You just have an intense reaction to it. So it's very similar to a fear or a phobia. Let's find out what this is, shall we? Wait, there's more. Confidence. You have an idea allergy to confidence. Now, this is very general. So it doesn't mean across the board you have no confidence. It could be you could have like stuck up for yourself and it did not work out. So your subconscious mind's like, yeah, let's not do that again. And so you can never stick up for yourself. Something like that. Talking in front of a bunch of people, confidence in your abilities, depending on what you do for a living or your passion. So there's a lot of layers to this. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the idea allergy to confidence? Why, yes. Is it a common trapped emotion? Yes. Ashley, we're about to find out what emotion and around what age your mind created this for you. Humiliation. Okay, checks out. If you're humiliated, then you're not going to have confidence in that thing anymore. So let's find out around what age. So before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, no. 10, 11, 12, 13. Ooh! Ooh! Isn't that a painful age? I don't have confidence in other people to do as they say. Oh, so it could be like trust, confidence and trust in people. Interesting. So does this resonate, the humiliation around that age? Because you experience something around humiliation and it has to do with some sort of confidence. So that's what we got. All right. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the humiliation? No. So we're going to release that. I set the intention to release humiliation just because it's fueling the idea allergy. Did you release the humiliation? Yes. I don't have... Oh, you already... Yes, my son's coach tried to use him as an excuse and I wiggled out. So, yep, tracks. Okay. Not anymore. Not anymore. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, reverberation, and a current symptom. So there's something that you have. It's just a symptom that's present. So it could be pain, sickness, nausea, whatever it is. But your subconscious mind's like, yeah, we need to get rid of that. I'm like, okay. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the current symptom? Yes. Is this a common trapped emotion? No. I'm getting the release burps. So something is causing this symptom. We have energy, emotional, compound, and a common emotional compound. So this is kind of like, there's two ways of looking at this. You felt two or more emotions back to back, and they just fused together and they became besties. So we have to identify what's in this mix that you have. It can also be you created your own unique frequency. And so we're going to identify like different colors that you have in there as an example. So you're just like, it's like 1 cup of anger with a dash of frustration, and boom, you have your own frequencies. So let's go ahead and find out what this is. So what's the first one? Self-abuse. Negative self-talk, 9 times out of 10. It can also be physically not taking care of yourself. So stress, guilty. Everyone's guilty of that. Poor diet, not getting enough sleep, or it's physically harming yourself. So what's the second one? Fear. Self-abuse and fear. Is there a third one? No. Okay, so a little bit of self-abuse with a little bit of fear. You put that together and you get self-fear. I don't know. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the common emotional compound of self-abuse and fear? No. So let's get rid of that. So I set the intention to release the emotional compound of self-abuse and fear. Did you release the emotional compound of self-abuse and fear? Yes. Anything else contributing to this current symptom? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. All right, here we go. Energy, offensive, and a curse. Okay. All right. Hold on, everybody. A curse. So everybody thinks that there is some sort of person or witch around a cauldron, like with this little spoon, creating some batter, some liquid, and is going to put a curse on you. Sure, if that's what you believe in, that's a possibility. But a lot of times it's just negative energy being sent to you. What is this negative energy? Negative words. Have you ever gone to a fight with someone? Boom. You ever cursed at someone? Boom. Said swear words? Boom. That's a curse. So it's just an exchange of negative energy. So if you get in a fight with someone, you are exchanging curses. You're exchanging that negative energy back and forth. And sometimes it can just be painful, especially when people say really mean things, you know? And out of anger, and that really hurts, and that can really mess with you, and you may hold on to it, and it may be something like a curse because it comes from another person, and you held on to it, and you took their words personally, and it affects your self-esteem, how you view yourself. But this can also be self-inflicted because we are dicks to ourselves. We're so mean, and by doing that, we can take a situation and put a negative spin to it, and we believe it to be true, but we have no evidence of that being true. But that's just how we were taught. That's just how we roll. So to me, that's what a curse is, not so much a witch, unless you believe in that, because you are only open to things that you believe in. Okay? So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to this curse? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Toxin, electromagnetic radiation, and an X-ray. So X-ray can be, from the medical field, getting an X-ray, CT scans, but it can also be from airport scanners, even food that has irradiation, and let's see, cosmetic rays, radioactive elements in the soil, the usual stuff, the usual. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the X-ray toxin? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, post-traumatic, and a physical trauma. This is where you just got hurt physically, and it can range from anywhere from you stubbing your toe to getting into a car accident or getting hit, and anywhere in between. You just kind of had that impact. It kind of like shoved everything. The energy kind of didn't go through you. It kind of just got stuck there. So this can be a fall, a hit, car accident. It can even be an extreme illness or a surgery. Nice little combo today, right? Just a little bit of everything. Thank you, Bradley. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the physical trauma? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. All right. Misalignment, soft tissue in your fascia. This is the connective tissue that keeps everything together, everything in place. We store a lot of trauma, a lot of stuff in our fascia. And when that tightens, or that becomes imbalanced, it prevents us from moving, and that's where we get a lot of pain. The fascia. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the imbalance of the fascia? No. Is there another imbalance? No. Let's go ahead and release and reset. If anybody resonates with any of these, set the intention it gets released from you as well, and you can get in on this secondhand healing. Hey, Reiki Rabbi, how you doing? All right, I set the intention to reset and balance the fascia, release the physical trauma, release the X-ray toxin, release the curse, release the energy of the current symptom, and release the idea allergy to confidence. We had a little bit of everything, huh? Did you release these blocks and imbalances? Yes. So do you have any other blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we are disconnected. How are you feeling? We kind of touched on like a lot of different stuff. That was pretty cool. Randomly specific. You're up. Let me get a timestamp. A randomly specific. I love that. And we're doing some highest priority emotion code. Okay. It was so much needed. I had some drama with my son's coach and it went left, so I needed alignment. Good. Well, hopefully you feel much better. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Drink plenty of water. There you are. How are you? All right, let's go ahead and get this party started, shall we? Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming randomly specific over here. And we're locked on and connected. I'm going to say your name so much throughout this whole thing, so buckle up. All right, randomly specific. Do you have any trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes, prenatal. So this is, you were in your mother's womb and you just absorbed this. Whatever she held on to, she gave to you. Thanks, Mom. All right, so what is this? Overwhelm. This is usually in the third trimester too. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Now we're at you. Anger. Randomly specific. I had no idea. When were you angry? So before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 40, yes. After 45, yes. 45, 46, 40. Woo-hoo-hoo. This one's a freshie. So it's usually give or take a year or spot on, you know? So do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Yours. Resentment. Yeah. Resentment. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, no. 20, 21, 22, 23 years old, resentment. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Absorbed. This is not yours. You were just in the wrong place at the wrong time, and you got this from someone else. You were, oh dang, indeed. You were, maybe it was someone you cared about and you didn't want them to feel that. So you're like, no, please, no, come here, gimme. Or someone who you didn't really want to take their emotion. They were just having an intense emotion and you just kind of like, it just kind of stuck to you. All right, so what is this? Unsupported. When did you absorb this? Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, yes. 25, 26, 27. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Inherited. I'm just doing a little bit of everything today. Defensiveness. Inherited defensiveness. Who'd you get this from? Your mom? No. Dad? Yes. Is this dad's? No. You got it from your dad, but it's not his. How many generations? More than 5? No. 1, 2, 3 generations back. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Back to absorbed. Heartache. Absorbed heartache. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 40, no. After 35, yes. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 years old. Absorbed heartache. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Absorb. What's the word? I can't think of it. Seems like you have a really big heart and you just take on other people's emotions. So, absorbed overwhelm. Before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, yes. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? No. All right. Anybody who resonates with any of these trapped emotions, go ahead and send the intention it gets released from you as well. And you can get in on that second hand healing. Let's begin. I set the intention to release absorbed overwhelm. Release absorbed heartache. Release inherited defensiveness. Release absorbed unsupported. Release resentment. Release anger. Release prenatal overwhelm. Ooh, that was good. Did you release these trapped emotions? Yes. Empath. Well, hold on. Do you have any other trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we're disconnected. Empath, or just like you don't like seeing people being hurt. So how do you feel? Randomly specific. Oh my gosh, you brought the heat. I'm sweating. All right. L.A.Wilde. Ladies first. Yes, let's go. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? All right, highest priority body code. Feeling tingly over here. Good. That is so cool. Make sure you drink plenty of water. If emotions surface, just know it's your body's way of kind of getting rid of that gunk in your body. And sometimes you have to feel it to release it. But don't worry, nothing was wrong. And if I work on anybody today, if you are struggling within the next week, email me and I will do a free reset for you. Just be like, hey, SOS, help me please. I'll be like, okay, gotcha. I gotcha. All right, L.A.Wilde. I've had vertigo for 8 days. For 5 days, I am ready to let it. Why do you got vertigo? You know, that's funny. I just finished playing a game called Vertigo, Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo. 10 out of 10. Loved the game. It was awesome and a really rich story. Okay, L.A.Wilde, let's begin. Moving my subconscious mind aside, girl. Welcoming yours over here. We're locked on and connected. So do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. Energy, mental, and a no will to. L.A.Wilde's like, I'm not co-signing for this. Please get this out of my face. But we have to address it so we can release it. So a no will to energy is just created during a time of sadness, hopelessness, feeling overwhelmed, and you kept thinking something with so much intensity that your good old mind grabbed it, ran away with it, and became part of your personality. It was like, oh, this is what you want. I got it. I'm picking up what you're laying down. And you're like, no, I was just frustrated. It's like, oh yeah, sure. So we're going to find out what this is. Change or transform? Change or transform? Well, changing and transforming is very difficult because the mind sabotages you, the old version sabotages you, and it's very uncomfortable. So yeah, even if we don't like our situation, it's still cozy. We know it. Why change? Why transform? You know? Is there another, do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the no will to change or transform? Yes. Is this a common trapped emotion? Yes. There's a reason why you don't want to change because of self-abuse, because you're mean to yourself. Did I not change that or call that? So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the self-abuse? No. So let's get rid of it. I set the intention to release self-abuse. Did you release self-abuse? Yes. Anything else contributing to the no will to change or transform? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. energy, offensive, and a post-hypnotic suggestion. This ain't yours. It ain't your creation. You got it from an outside source. Either movies, TV, video games, or another person. And it can cause mood issues. I almost said movies. Mood issues, dark thoughts, self-harm, addictions, anger at self, and depression-related feelings. So let's find out what this is. I give up. I give up. I give up. Now, if you don't believe this to be true, which I think you believe this to be true, but for whatever reason, if you don't, your mind could have been doing some inventory management. I was like, listen, there is no emotion or memory attached to this. I clearly didn't create it, so it just pushes it aside. But like I said, the mind is a hoarder, so it doesn't get rid of it because it's like, well, maybe one day I'll use it. I don't know. And it never does. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the post-hypnotic suggestion, I give up? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, emotional, compound, a common emotional compound. You felt an emotion back to back and they just kind of fused together and became one. So we're going to identify, like pull them apart and figure out what these emotions are. But also it could be you created an emotion that was like a little bit of anger, a little bit of self-sabotage, or well, that's not on the list, a little bit of guilt with a little bit of fear and some overjoy. We're going to find out what this is. So what is the first one? Crying. What's the second one? Self-abuse. Is there a third one? No. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the common emotional compound of crying and self-abuse? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Toxin, excess, stress hormone. Yep. Yep. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the stress hormone? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Misalignment, soft tissue, gland, other. Your adrenals are unhappy. Okay, well, you know, you're holding on to some stress. Not surprised that this came to the party. Your adrenals, when it is unhappy, is going to let you know. So you can have discomfort in the left knee, lower back, low immune function, fatigue, sensitivity to light, joint noise, difficulty coping with stress, and brain fog. But it also generates emotions. Yes, you heard that correctly. And these include humiliation, jealousy, longing, lust, overwhelm, pride, shame, shock, unworthy, and worthless. The adrenals are kind of sassy. No? Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the imbalance of the adrenals? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, and a memory field. Okay, this can be part of your vertigo issues too. Just a memory you have a hard time letting go of. It may show up randomly and you're just like, whoa, why? Or when you're about to do something that contradicts this memory, it will show up. Yummy. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the memory field? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. All right. Circuit or system, nervous system, central nervous system, the brain, deep structures, and the amygdala. This is your fight, flight, or freeze response. Let me write this down. When this is unhappy, you can have anxiousness, easily startled, difficulty sleeping, high blood pressure, fast heart rate, and digestive problems. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the imbalance to the amygdala? No. Is there another imbalance? No. All right. Let's go ahead and release these. You guys know what to do. Set your intentions. I set the intention to reset and balance the amygdala, release the memory fields, reset and balance the adrenals, release the stress hormone, and any other stress hormone that can be released right now. Release the common emotional compound of crying and self-abuse. Release the post-hypnotic suggestion, I give up. Release the no will to change or transform. Did you release these blocks and imbalances? Yes. Do you have any other blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. I was like, wait a second. And we're disconnected. How do you feel? I'm well acquainted with my amygdala. I'm not surprised it came up. It's like, it's so angry. Why is your amygdala so angry at you, L.A.Wilde? You're very welcome. Like, I don't know. you do know. Okay. Dark Guardian, it is now your turn. Who knows even at this point? He's here gaming, but here. Oh, was he playing Destiny? Or hold on, is there another game that came out? Let me think. Arc Raiders? Yes, okay. Destiny. My amygdala got on the ride for a Hot Mess Express at some point for sure. Everyone's amygdalas are unhappy. Okay. All right, Dark Guardian, I'm going to connect you. Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming yours over here, and we're locked on and connected. Destiny 2, yep. I used to play that all the time. All right, so do you have a faulty core belief system of the highest priority that's going to pack the most punch, change your life completely, that you can release right now? Yes. Like how I add a little something to that. You'll go and be hurting later. It's all right. It's all part of the fun. All right, so what kind of tree is this? Basic, and is this yours? Yes. He's like, whoa, I just wanted highest priority. I don't want it to pack a punch. I don't care. I don't care. You will get rid of that tree. All right, so what are the negative programs? Survival, safety. I don't have the courage to take risks. And I'm going to do my little speech about this because people get really offended by this specific statement. It doesn't mean that you don't take risks. You may think about it for a minute, couple of minutes, weigh the pros and cons, and then you take that risk. The risk may be sticking up for yourself. It could be going after your passions. It could be expressing your feelings. It could be anything that is a risk to you. So it doesn't necessarily mean like jumping out of a plane or climbing Mount Everest. So is there another negative program? Yes. Love, feelings. I give in to get approval. Give in to get approval. Maybe you do it because you don't know how to stick up for yourself, or maybe you just do it because it's easy and you just don't want to deal with the other person. You're like, yeah, totally. Is there another negative program? Yes. Divine, faith. I have no hope. Is there another negative program? Yes. Survival. Sabotage. 5. I fear my own greatness. If that statement makes you uncomfortable, it could just be, I fear my own authentic self, which is your greatness. My own greatness. Is there another negative program? No. Limiting belief? Yes. So now we're in the subconscious mind. The trunk of the tree. Love. Others. I need their love. So this can be that, since based on what we have gathered so far, maybe you just put up with something, you don't cause waves because you need the love, or you don't want to lose this person, and not like losing the person, but you don't want to get into a fight with them. You want people to, what's the word? Like, you want people to like you. So it's like, it won't be so much like their love, but maybe it's like friendship. It's like, you'll lose that connection, friendship, coworker, anything. So you're just like, oh, I don't want to lose that, so I won't make waves. It's a survival tactic. As an example, you can interpret it differently. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Power. Strength. Circumstances determine how I'm affected by others. Circumstances determine how I'm affected by others. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Passion. Scarcity. I'm lacking blank. So this is a fill in the blank. I'm lacking something. Is there another limiting belief? No. Faulty core belief? Yes. So we're in your unconscious mind, the root of the tree. One statement that started it all. Survival. Sabotage. I always mess things up. Mess things up. Is there another faulty core belief? No. Faulty core identity? Yes. So you absorb this 9 times out of 10, the first 7 years of your life. You have no ability to reason. You're just soaking everything up. So what is this? Power, expectation. It's impossible. It's just impossible. Is there another faulty core identity? No. Okay. Another sassy tree identified. So now we're going to find the fuel source. What is this tree creating for you? And what is it being fueled by? We're going to start with the common trapped emotion. So are there any common trapped emotions associated with this belief system? Yes. Terror. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release terror. Woo. Did you release terror? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Anger. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release anger. Did you release anger? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Rejection. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release rejection. Did you release rejection? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? No. Any blocks or imbalances? Yes. Misalignment, common misalignment, and your stomach is unhappy. When it's unhappy, you can have the following symptoms: discomfort in the neck, shoulder, wrist, and elbow, acid reflux, stomach pain, ulcers, bloating, gas, diarrhea, constipation. It also generates the following emotions of anxiety, despair, disgust, nervousness, worry, failure, helplessness, hopelessness, lack of control, and low self-esteem. It's a sassy list. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to reset and balance the stomach. Did you reset and balance the stomach? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Circuit or system, organ, and the kidneys are unhappy. So when the kidneys are unhappy, you can have discomfort in the lower back, mid back, lower rib area, lower side of the neck, and the jaw. It generates the following emotions of blaming, dread, fear, horror, peeved, conflict, creative insecurity, terror, unsupported, and wishy-washy. So you may dabble. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to reset and balance the kidneys. Did you reset and balance the kidneys? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Toxin, excess, and a toxic sound. So it's any sound. It could be a song. It could be a tone of voice. It could be a word. It could be nails on a chalkboard. It could be someone chewing. It could be anything, but it really just makes you mad. And it annoys you. You can't be around it. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the toxic sound. Did you release a toxic sound? Yes. Is there another imbalance? No. All right. It is now time to chop-ith the treeeth. So let's go ahead and get started. Feel free to participate. Get your machetes or your bare hands. Let's go ahead and begin. I set the intention to release the negative programs. I don't have the courage to take risks. I give in to get approval. I have no hope. I fear my own greatness. Release the limiting beliefs. I need their love. Circumstances determine how I'm affected by others. I am lacking blank. Release faulty core belief. I always mess things up. Release faulty core identity. It's impossible. Just impossible. Did you release this belief system? Yes. With the subconscious gap, do you need positive statements? No. Can you defrag? Yes. We're just going to cover it up and act like it didn't even exist. Whoop. So I set the intention to release the subconscious gap and defrag. Did you release the subconscious gap and defrag? Yes. So do you have a faulty core belief system of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we're disconnected. Woo! All right. You guys, it was so funny because before, I was freezing before I came on here. I was like, if I wear a sweater, I'm going to sweat. But I don't want to wear a t-shirt because I'm cold. So I'm kind of like wearing like a thin, long sleeve. And I'm struggling. Hey, Triggy, how are you? How you doing? All right. So we have Kim Brinkbury doing a little bit of everything. Let me get your timestamps. All right, Kim Brinkbury. Kim Brinkbury. Ooh, okay. So Derrick, switching it up a little bit. All right. So Kim Brinkbury will do you after Derrick. All right, Derrick. Best and highest. All right. They've been sassy today, so the highest priorities have been pretty intense. You've been warned. All right, so moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming yours over here. We're locked on and connected. All right, Derrick. I'm mad at the moment, fighting through grief. Oh, I'm so sorry, Triggy. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Yeah, just love this time of year. Get to eat a lot of food, so I'm happy. All right. So do you have any trapped emotions of the highest priority that's going to pack a punch and make the biggest impact in your life that you can release right now? Yeah. Just adding that in there. So show me those trapped emotions. So this is yours. Humiliation. Before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, yes. 15, 16, 17. So around 17 years old, some humiliation. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Yours. Anxiety. Before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, no. 10, 11. Do you need to know more? No. Ooh. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Yours. Terror. Before 20, yes. Before 10, yes. Before birth, no. After birth, yes. After 5, yes. 5, 6, 7. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Absorbed. Absorbed what? Anxiety. Before 20, yes. Before 10, yes. Before birth, no. After birth, yes. After 5, yes. 5, 6, 7. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Inherited. Inherited what? Inherited terror. Did you get this from your mom? No. Dad? Yes. Is this dad's? Yes. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Prenatal. So, in your mother's womb. So what is this? Anxiety. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? No. So I set the intention to release prenatal anxiety, release inherited terror, release absorbed anger, release terror, release anxiety, release humiliation. Did you release these trapped emotions? Yes. Woo! Do you have any other trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now? No. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority that you can release right now? Yes. So we have energy, post-traumatic, and a physical trauma. So anything where you got hit, you tripped, you fell, maybe you're clumsy, if you played any sports. But it can range from like you tripping and falling to getting into an accident or getting into a fight. It can also be an illness, a serious illness, or even a surgery. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the physical trauma? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Toxin, drug, pharmaceutical, and over-the-counter medicine toxin. So anything where you went to the store and you picked up. Allergy medicine, cold medicine, pain medicine, all that fun stuff. It can even be vitamins as well. Or like teas. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the over-the-counter medicine toxin? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, post-traumatic, and a physical emotional shock. Woo, the S's. So you witnessed something, you heard something, and it was so shocking that the energy kind of like shook you and it stayed in your body. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the physical emotional shock? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Misalignment, system, integumentary, and your skin. So you can have dry skin, rough skin, cracking skin, issues with the skin, anything with the skin. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the imbalance of the skin? Yes. Is this a common trapped emotion? Yes. So there is an emotion causing your skin to be unhappy, and we're going to find out what that is. Or anger. A little bit of anger. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the anger? No. So I set the intention to release anger. Did you release anger? Yes. Anything else contributing to the imbalance of the skin? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Toxin, biological poison, and a poisonous plant. This can be you just ate a vegetable that was not good. As simple as that. Or if you're allergic to like poison ivy, poison oak, algae, bitter nightshade, like all kinds of stuff. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the poisonous plant toxin? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Circular system, disconnection, and a spirit physical disconnection. So you have a physical disconnection. There is, with everything in our body, organs, body parts and whatnot, there's always a spirit and physical connection, and one of them is off a little bit, and that's probably where you can have, fatigue, discomfort, lower immunity, persistent misalignment wherever that disconnection is, and malfunction of body parts wherever that is. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the spirit physical disconnection? Yes. Is this a common trapped emotion? No. So what is this? Energy, post-traumatic, and a recovery interference. So you had either some sort of injury, maybe you got sick, maybe you had a surgery, but during the healing process, there was an interference, so it wasn't fully healed. And so this can be scar tissue, muscle spasms, chronic or reoccurring inflammation. So when we release this, the healing process is going to reset. So if you have any discomfort or pain, it'll be kind of fun to see like where in your body is this, because you may feel some discomfort. Don't be mad at me. It's normal. Just let your body heal. Okay. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the recovery interference? Yes. Is this a common trapped emotion? Yes. So now we know where the interference is coming from. There is an emotion, a common trapped emotion. So what is this? Insecurity. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the insecurity? No. So let's get rid of that. I set the intention to release insecurity. Did you release insecurity? Yes. Anything else contributing to the recovery interference? No. So let's release that. I set the intention to release the recovery interference. Did you release the recovery interference? Yes. Anything else contributing to the spirit physical disconnection? No. Is there another imbalance? No. So we're going to reset everything. I set the intention to reset and balance the spirit physical body and connection. Release the poisonous plant toxin. Reset and balance the skin. Release the physical emotional shock. Release the over-the-counter medicine toxin. Release the physical trauma. Did you release these blocks and imbalances? Yes. Do you have any other blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. Do you have a faulty core belief system of the highest priority that's going to help you out the most? Pack a punch that you can release right now. Yes. What kind of tree is it? Basic. Is this yours? Yes. As a reminder, don't be married to the statements. They can be customizable. These are just a way to represent your experience that you had in the past so we can identify and release it. But I'll give my 2 cents. What are the negative programs? Survival, safety. I fear failure. Fear failure. Is there another negative program? Yes. Survival, sabotage. There's always a problem. These are kind of straightforward. Straight to the point. Is there another negative program? Yes. Divine, purpose. I can't do anything. And it doesn't have to be all areas. It could just be one area. Is there another negative program? Yes. Power. Strength. I have no authority in my life. Is there another negative program? No. Limiting belief? Yes. So now we're in the subconscious mind, the trunk of the tree. Power. Expectation. Everything is unfair. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Divine. Purpose. I can't love life. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Love. Feelings. It's too much for me. This feels like you had a moment in your life where everything was crumbling. You were fed up. This one just feels like a one event. Is there another limiting belief? No. Faulty core belief? Yes. So we're in the unconscious mind, the root of the tree, one statement that started everything. So we have love, feelings. It's too much for me. Is there another faulty core belief? No. Faulty core identity? Yes. This is generally absorbed the first 7 years of your life because you have no ability to reason at that time. You're soaking everything up. So what is this? Power. Power. Strength. Circumstances determine how I'm affected by others. Determine how I'm affected by others. Is there another faulty core identity? No. All right, a very sassy tree. Now we're going to identify the fuel source. What is this tree creating for you or being fueled by? So are there any common trapped emotions associated with this belief system? Yes. Wishy-washy. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release wishy-washy. Did you release wishy-washy? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Sadness. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release sadness. Did you release sadness? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Confusion. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release confusion. Did you release confusion? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? No. Are there any blocks or imbalances? Yes. Misalignment, skeleton, the limbs, lower limbs, the leg, and the meniscus. So your meniscus is unhappy. You may have pain there or discomfort, but something is making it unhappy, which is this belief system. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to reset and balance the meniscus. Did you reset and balance the meniscus? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, and a memory field. So just a memory that likes to pop up at random times or whenever you start to change. So it could be past rejections, things you didn't do, something embarrassing, and so forth. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the memory field. Did you release the memory field? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Circular system, muscular system, abdominal muscle, the transverse fascia. And this is where it's at, right there, if you can see. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to reset and balance the transverse fascia. Did you reset and balance the transverse fascia? Yes. Is there another imbalance? No. Let's go ahead and choppeth the treeth. All right. So I set the intention to release the negative programs. I feel failure. There's always a problem. I can't do anything. I have no authority in my life. Release the limiting beliefs. Everything is unfair. I can't love life. It's too much for me. Release the faulty core belief. It's too much for me. Release the faulty core identity. Circumstances determine how I'm affected by others. Woo, Whew. Did you release this belief system? Yes. With a subconscious gap, do you need positive statements? No. Can you defrag? Yes. I set the intention to release the subconscious gap and defrag. Did you release the subconscious gap and defrag? Yes. So do you have a faulty core belief system of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we're disconnected. All right. Now, Kim Brinkbury. Okay. Kim Brinkbury. And we are doing the body rhythm reset. Right. Let me get your timestamp again. Okay. All right. So moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming yours over here, and we're locked on and connected. Kim Brinkbury. So we're going to be doing the body rhythm reset. We're focusing on the body's natural rhythm and going to an age, an event that caused your nervous system to go out of whack, your body's natural rhythm, out of whack, where now you're having some symptoms in your body. It's like this was the ground zero, the origin of everything that's going on now. These can be pretty powerful and they can be very sassy, but we love them oh so much. So, do you have a conflict in your body rhythm? Yes. Do you have an anchor point of the highest priority that's going to help you out the most that you can release right now? Yes. All right. So what's the age? So before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, no. 10, 11, 12 years old. 12 years old is such a tough time in everybody's life. I think we can all resonate with this. So with this one, I'm going to, everything we uncover is from this age. So I'm not going to identify the age. If anybody resonates with anything that's uncovered, set your intentions now, because once we identify it, we're going to release it. All right. So do you have any common trapped emotions associated with this anchor point from 12 years old? Yes. And it can be give or take a year, 11, 12, or 13 years old. All right. So what do we got? Self-abuse checks out. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release self-abuse. Did you release self-abuse? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Overwhelmed, do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release overwhelm. Did you release overwhelm? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Despair, do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release despair. Did you release despair? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Stubbornness, do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release stubbornness. Did you release stubbornness? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Fear, do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release fear. Did you release fear? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Humiliation, do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release humiliation. Did you release humiliation? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? No. Whew. Now we're going to go to the body code. Are there any blocks or imbalances? Yes. So we have energy, reverberation, and emotional reverberation. So this is just a mood. You may go back to this emotional state often. It may feel good to you. It's just your baseline. So what is this? Unsupported. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the emotional reverberation of unsupported. Did you release the emotional reverberation of unsupported? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Toxin, biological poison, and microbial poison. Yeah. Do you need to know more? No. So this can be like mold, fungal, parasitic, bacterial, any one of those. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the microbial or bile poison. Release this poison. Did you release this poison? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Offensive, and a post-hypnotic suggestion. This is something you absorbed from movies, music, TV, or another person. Now, kids up until around 16 can hear a specific frequency that nobody over 16 can hear. So a lot of times, there was a documentary about this, and I don't remember where. Oh, no, I think it was from a TV show I watched, and I looked it up, and was true. So sometimes stores will have like a specific frequency playing to keep kids out of their store. It's really cool. Research it. But it can cause mood issues, dark thoughts, self-harm, addiction, anger at self, and depression-related feelings. So let's find out what this is. I'm unworthy. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the post-hypnotic suggestion, I'm unworthy. Did you release the post-hypnotic suggestion, I'm unworthy? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Misalignment, skeleton, the main body. Ooh, the teeth, upper left. Wait, yeah. Left upper lateral incisor. And so just to show you where this is there. It's on the opposite, like, wait, it would be on this side. Now, what's really cool about your teeth is that they're connected to different parts of your body. So if you have a toothache or your tooth is a little sensitive, it may not be the tooth itself. It may be a way to communicate with you to let you know something else going on. So what is this connected to? This is connected to the bladder meridian. So the bladder, left kidney, uterus, colon. It's connected to the pineal and the prostate, nerves and stuff, which I will not read too much. Your ankle, your knee. So you kind of have issues with any of those things, as well as lymphatic and immune problems and blood disorders. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to reset and balance the left upper lateral incisor. Did you reset and balance the left upper lateral incisor? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, post-traumatic, and a physical trauma. You tripped and fell. You got hit. If you played sports at that time, it could be something with that. You were really sick, or you had a surgery. And it can even be emotional pain as well. Sometimes we feel an emotion and it really hurts us physically. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the physical trauma. Did you release the physical trauma? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Here we go. Pathogen, energy of a pathogen, and an energetic bacteria. So that explains why I had the poison. Boom. Here we go. So, excuse me, since this was created at 12, or you got this at 12, I'm not even going to, it won't be inherited, but I'll ask, is this inherited? No. Okay. So you can have fever, fatigue, rash, muscle aches, digestive upsets, and odor. So you could have had a bacterial infection. Your body took care of it physically, but some debris or some energy or the life force is still hanging out there, still causing these symptoms. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the energetic bacteria pathogen. Did you release the energetic bacteria pathogen? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Offensive, another post-hypnotic suggestion. Something is wrong with me. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release a post-hypnotic suggestion. Something is wrong with me. Did you release a post-hypnotic suggestion? Something is wrong with me. Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, allergy or intolerance, an idea intolerance. So this isn't so much stranger danger where you have an intense reaction and you need to get out of there. You don't feel comfortable being around this, but it's not enough where you have to run, meaning like you may disassociate. You may feel anxious or overwhelmed, very sleepy. You may even get a headache. So it's just like, we don't need to run away, but I really feel uncomfortable being here. So what is this? Excitement. So there's something about excitement that your mind made a faulty connection with. Maybe something bad happened when you got really excited, or maybe you got really disappointed. And so your mind's like, okay, well, we can't do that anymore. So whenever you may avoid getting excited, or if you do get excited, you just shut down. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the idea and tolerance to excitement. Did you release the idea and tolerance to excitement? Yes. Is there another imbalance? No. Woo! That was good. That was a good release. Now we're going to see if there's any resistance or friction, anything that's preventing your body to go back into its natural state. So show me that resistance. Are there any blocks or imbalances? Yes. Okay. So energy, mental, and a memory field. So something from the past you have a hard time letting go of, something embarrassing you did, but it has to do with this age. Maybe it's the memory field of you getting sick, the humiliation, anything like that. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the memory field. Did you release the memory field? Yes. Is there another imbalance? No. Okay. So we are disconnected. So I hope you're doing well. Kim Bring Bree. Are you guys? How's everybody feeling? All right. Who's next? Who's next? J.just.j. It is your time. What's going on here? Hello, Chicken. Chicken Truckin'. We're doing some energy healing. Feel free to hang out with us if you resonate with anything. Set the intention it gets released from you as well. Ready for a nap. Where is J.just.j? We're doing body code. Hello, how are you? All right, so we're doing highs. Let me double check. Highest priority. All right, let's go do it. So moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming yours over here, and we're locked on and connected. So do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority that's going to pack a punch, that's going to help you out the most, that you can release right now? Yes. You're doing okay. Hope you're well. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So what do we got? We have misalignment meridian, main meridian, and your heart meridian. So your meridians are just your energetic veins or arteries. It's how energy flows through. And if these are unhappy, due to being blocked or imbalanced, it's going to generate the following symptoms to get your attention. So you can have palpitations, dizziness, weakness, shortness of breath, circulatory system problems, fever, frequent sweating and night sweats, insomnia, pale, cold, tired, and restlessness. But there's more, my friend. There is more. It does generate emotions, so you may experience abandonment, betrayal, forlorn, lost, love unreceived, effort unreceived, heartache, insecurity, overjoy, which just overloads the system. And the big bad word, vulnerability. So because this is unhappy, it may generate more of these. So you may feel these more than you would like, and it's just because of the meridian. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the imbalance to the meridian, the heart meridian? Yes. Is it a common trapped emotion? No. So something's making it unhappy. So we have toxin, environmental, and a cosmetic toxin. So this can be shampoo, conditioner, makeup, lotions, creams, nail polish, hair dye, soap, deodorant, antiperspirant, perfume. And maybe you just walked in, like you walked past someone who had a lot of perfume on or a lot of Axe body spray, and it really just messed you up. It was too much. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the cosmetic toxin? Yes. Is this a common trapped emotion? Yes. Checks all the boxes. All right. Well, don't you worry. We'll make it happy. All right. So this is a common trapped emotion. Yes. So what is this? A, B, 4. Panic. So when did you experience panic? Before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, yes. 15, 16, 17. Now, 17 is just a tough age in general. So panic could be like if you were talking in front of a bunch of people, if you were worried about going to college. I mean, there's just so many things. But you had panic, which is fueling this like toxin. So let's do the perfume thing. Like usually when you smell that perfume, it's just like, okay, your body knows how to process it. But for whatever reason, your body didn't know how to process it. And the panic kind of like held on to that cosmetic toxin, which is making your heart meridian unhappy. So do you need to know more about this panic? No. Anything contributing to the panic? No. So we're going to get rid of the panic. I set the intention to release panic. Did you release panic? Yes. Is there anything else contributing to the cosmetic toxin? No. So now we're going to release that. I set the intention to release the cosmetic toxin. That tracks too. All right. Did you release a cosmetic toxin? Yes. So is there anything else contributing to the heart meridian? Anything contributing to the imbalance of the heart meridian? No. So we got everything making that unhappy. So is there another imbalance? Yes. Misalignment, chakra, and the heart chakra. Okay. I'm noticing a theme here. Heart chakra, located center of the chest. It's all about unconditional love, not just for others, but for yourself. We hold a lot of grief here, a lot of grudges and sadness. And there's another thing we hold. Oh, heartache too. Thank you. Shocker. Thank you, spirit of love. So your heart chakra is unhappy. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the imbalance of the heart chakra? Yes. Is it a common trapped emotion? No. So another adventure we go. So circuit or system, disconnection, and a spirit break. Okay. So a spirit break is almost like a broken heart. And this can be from a relationship, someone who passed away, an ending of something, but it was so painful that it's almost like there's a symbolic break in your spirit. So wherever this break is where you will have some imbalances or discomfort. Since your heart chakra is unhappy, this is what's causing your heart chakra to be unhappy. It's got to be around where your heart chakra is. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the spirit break? Yes. Is this a common trapped emotion? Yes. So what is this? Grief. So we do have grief. When did you experience this? Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, no. 20, 21, 22. So around 22, you experience grief. This can be something you were looking forward to and it just didn't work out. A passing of someone, and it can even be an ending too. But it packed a punch enough where it created a break in your spirit. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the grief? No. So let's get rid of that. I set the intention to release grief. Did you release grief? Yes. Is there anything else contributing to the spirit break? No. So let's make that happy. I set the intention to heal and release the spirit break. Did you heal? Did you heal and release the spirit break? Yes. Anything else contributing to the imbalance of the heart chakra? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Okay. So toxin, excess, stress hormone. All right. Everybody has experienced this and is probably experiencing it now. Hey, welcome back. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the stress hormone? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Misalignment, soft tissue in your fascia. This is the connective tissue that keeps everything in place, and we store a lot of gunk here. We store a lot of trauma. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the imbalance of the fascia? Yes. Is this a common trapped emotion? Yes. So we have another emotion. Anger. All right. Again, a shocker. Hey, you wanted highest priority. Your subconscious mind's going to deliver. It's like, are you sure? Right? It's almost like whenever people do highest priority, I just envision like the subconscious mind lifting up the rug where we threw everything down, or like we put everything in a room and we sealed it up with cement, put like a bookshelf in front of it, and it just takes us like a hammer and it's just breaking it down and pulling all of it out. So anger, before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, no. 10, 11, 12 years old. That one also checks out for that age for everybody. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the anger? No. So let's go ahead and release that. I set the intention to release anger. Did you release anger? Yes. Oh, I know. Clearing out the doomsday box. Yes. Oh my gosh. I love that. It is the doomsday box. It's like, you wanted me to choose it. We're going to get rid of it. So is there anything else contributing to the imbalance of the fascia? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. All right. Energy, mental, programming, and we have a despair anchor. So a despair anchor is just a fancy way of saying a limiting belief. So there is a statement here, and we'll find out what it is, where your subconscious mind seeks to verify that. So if you believe you're unworthy, it's like, okay, I'm going to show you that you're unworthy to prove this statement right. So you may bring in people who treat you that way. That's the only thing you see. You may feel like you're unworthy. You bring in experiences where you feel unworthy and the whole thing. And then when it happens, your subconscious mind's like, I do good. And you're just like, no, I did not like that. So it's just filters over your eyes. That's just how you perceive the world. Things that show that you are good enough, that you are worthy are there, but you just can't see them. But let's find out what it actually is. All right, so I am worthless. So I was right. I usually use I'm unworthy as an example, but I don't like this. No. don't like this. So I am worthless. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the despair anchor? I am worthless. No. Is there another imbalance? No. Let's get rid of all of this. I don't like any of it. So I set the intention to release the despair anchor. I am worthless. Reset and balance the fascia. Release a stress hormone. Reset and balance the heart chakra. Reset and balance the heart meridian. Did you release these blocks and imbalances? Yes. Woo. Did you, do you have any other blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we're disconnected. How are you feeling? That was good. That was real good. QuittaC. He said, I'm just not really sleeping well lately, and I tried throughout the day. So you're going to read his new book, The Heart God? Yes, I am. Hey, QuittaC. I was like, I see your name. I was like, you just sneak in here. How are you, QuittaC? I am. I think it's on Kindle Unlimited, and that's like my new obsession, so I will be reading that. Are you gonna read it? I'm great. I've just been feeling tired. Yeah. Well, you know the drill. Body rhythm reset may make you more tired. So just let it happen. Let it happen. Judge it after a week. But if you are struggling, you know what to do. Reach out to me. Yeah, it's really exciting. I'm excited to see what's in the book. All right, so enough chit-chatting. Let's get this party started. So moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming yours over here, and we're locked on and connected. Do you have a conflict in your body rhythm in regards to not sleeping well and being tired throughout the day? Yes. Can you release this now? Yes. All right, so give me that anchor point. Before 20, yes. Before 10, yes. Before birth, no. After birth, yes. After 5, yes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You, my friend, are going to have some processing. So if anybody's never done the body rhythm reset, we're at the age of 9. So something happened around the age of 9 that is causing the body's natural rhythm to be out of whack, which is contributing to symptoms. Specifically, what we're working on is sleep and fatigue throughout the day. And so what's unique about this is that anything that happened after 9 years old from this event, if it happened because of the 9 years old event, is going to be cleared up until your current age. So it's usually, the processing's a little rough. I have no idea what happened at 9. It's okay. It's okay. And that's what it's like. Sometimes they give you just an emotion you just didn't know how to process. It can be like a traumatic event, or it could be stress. And it's around. So it could be 8, 9, or 10. Maybe you were afraid. It was like the first day of school and you were terrified to go and you had like a mental breakdown, you know? And 9 years old was so long ago. Did you sign up? Because I don't have, because I don't see your name on here. Did you sign up is what I'm trying. Oh, come on. Sorry. I have to relog into my, oh no, there it is. Okay. So yeah, these are paid mini sessions at a discounted price. Yeah. Okay. QuittaC. Let's go. So once I identify these imbalances, I'm going to release them right away. So go ahead and set the intention it gets released from you as well. And we can, and you can get in on this secondhand healing. All right, let's go. So are there any common trapped emotions associated with this anchor point from 9 years old? Yes. Unsupported. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release unsupported. Did you release unsupported? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Anxiety. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release anxiety. Did you release anxiety? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Self-abuse, do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release self-abuse. Did you release self-abuse? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Abandonment, do you need to know more? No. Woo. I set the intention to release abandonment. Did you release abandonment? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Jealousy, do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release jealousy. Did you release jealousy? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? No. So let's go to the body code. All right. So are there any blocks or imbalances? Yes. Energy, mental, and a will to. So you're willing to do something. I see this as a bad habit. We know it's bad for us, but we do it anyways. All right. So what is this? Sabotage self. So will to sabotage self. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the will to sabotage self. Did you release the will to sabotage self? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Circular system, body cycle and rhythm, the circadian rhythm. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to reset and balance the circadian rhythm. Did you reset and balance the circadian rhythm? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, reverberation, and a sickness memory. So this is almost like a frequency of some sort of sickness. So it's like a pattern or habit that your body has made for you. So think of it as like some people will say like, yep, every Christmas I'm always sick. And it's because your body is kind of used to it. You have this energy that's programmed like, yeah, every Christmas we get sick. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the sickness memory. Did you release a sickness memory? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Misalignment meridian, extraordinary meridian, and the yang heel meridian. So these are the backup meridians that connect the main meridians together. When this is unhappy, you can have visual disorders, insomnia, walking trouble, lower limb trouble, epilepsy with seizures, and state of resistance. So definitely that insomnia. Send it and what is it? Send it and forget it. I don't know. So do you need to know more? No. I'm mixing two sayings together. That's not what I wanted to say. So I set the intention to reset and balance the yang heel meridian. Did you reset and balance the yang heel meridian? Yes. Oh my gosh, I do get sick every Christmas. I need to get on that ASAP. Set it and forget it. Send it. So send it and forget it. I was like, that doesn't sound right. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, and a broadcast message. My brain is like focused in there. It's like, listen, we can't talk outside of doing this. What are you doing? Okay, so I can hear my cats freaking out, meowing. All right, so a broadcast message, you're sending out something to the world, people are picking it up and feel called to treat you this way. It's all subconscious. We are reading everybody's energy all day, every day. When you meet someone, you're going to get a vibe. Is it a good vibe? Is it a bad vibe? Is it a stranger danger vibe? This isn't necessarily a stranger danger vibe. This is like a bad vibe, where you may put off like an energy where people just don't want to be around you. Like they feel called to ignore you, or they just feel called to treat you in the way that you're broadcasting. But let's find out what this is. I'm invisible. So do you need to know more? No. So people may treat you like you're invisible. They may treat you as if like your emotions don't matter. Your opinion doesn't matter. Or they may not see you at all. So do you need to know more? No. I'm getting the release burps like crazy. So I set the intention to release a broadcast message. I am invisible. Did you release a broadcast message? I am invisible. Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Circular system, gland, brain gland, and the thalamus. So let's see. Oh, regulation of consciousness, sleep, and alertness. Boom. I love when everything just comes together in a nice, pretty bow. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to reset and balance the thalamus. Did you reset and balance the thalamus? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Misalignment system, muscular system, back muscle, and the deep back muscle. No symptoms. If you have discomfort, There it is. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to reset and balance the deep back muscle. Did you reset or balance the deep back muscle? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, programming, and a despair anchor. I heard a noise. I don't know if you guys heard it. Okay, so despair anchor is just a negative statement that your mind seeks to verify to prove to you. We have a bunch of filters over our eyes, limiting beliefs about us, other people in the world around us, and that's all we see. And so if you have a statement of like I'm invisible, that's all you see. You only bring in people who will treat you like you're invisible. You will feel invisible, your feelings are invalid, and so forth. But let's find out what this is. I have no one. I have no one. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release a despair anchor. I have no one. Did you release a despair anchor? I have no one. Yes. Is there another imbalance? No. So we cleared everything up from this event, from this age. But now we're going to see if there's any resistance or friction to help give your body a boost. So is there any resistance or friction? Yes. Energy, mental, and a memory field. This has been coming up a lot today. So memory field, something you have a hard time letting go of. It could be rejection. It could be a feeling. It could be something you witnessed or something you did or had happen to you. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the memory field? No. I set the intention to release the memory field. Did you release the memory field? Yes. Is there another imbalance? No. All right. And we're disconnected. So how are you feeling, Quita? That was really good. Oh my gosh. I'm sweating. All right, so nobody go anywhere. We're going to do some heart coherence. We're going to do some heart coherence, and this is for anybody who wants it. So heart coherence just puts your heart back in alignment, connects it to the different systems of the body. It connects synchronizes the heart to all the systems, and then it connects your heart to the earth's rhythm. Sleepy, thanks for your help. Good. I'm glad you're sleepy, but don't go anywhere. We're going to do some heart coherence. So all you guys have to do is just set your intention like, I'll take some of that. That's all you have to do. Or say, yes, please, I'll take some heart coherence. Say it in your head or out loud, all right? It's all about intention. Just say whatever you want, whatever means that you want in on this. All right, let's go ahead and begin. I set the intention to reset and balance the spirit and physical heart. Reset and balance the root chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown chakra. Align the chakras vertically. Connect the heart to the following systems: integumentary, urinary, skeletal, muscular, respiratory, reproductive, digestive, endocrine, immune and lymphatic, microbiome, and nervous system. Synchronize the heart to the following systems: integumentary, urinary, skeletal, muscular, respiratory, reproductive, digestive, endocrine, immune and lymphatic, microbiome, and nervous system. Synchronize the heart to the earth's rhythm. Ooh, is your heart in coherence? Yes. All right, you guys. How do you feel after that? That's one of my favorite things to do after a session. It just hits different. It feels great. Everybody loves it. So anybody I worked on today, if you are experiencing any processing symptoms, so these can be intense emotion. So sadness, feeling overwhelmed, anger too, having an upset stomach, if I didn't say that already, fatigue, except for Quita. Well, yes, maybe fatigue a little bit. What else? Feeling off, minor aches and pains, even a headache. If it's annoying, let me know. You have to reach out to me. I'll do a reset for you. Just email me, tell me who you are and that you want to reset. You can even write SOS and I'll do that for you. It's free. We don't have to meet up or anything. I do it on my end. I let you know when I'm doing it. Like, I'll respond back to you. but give yourself a week to process. It can take up to a week to get all this gunk out. After a week, you'll start seeing results, or you may see things right away. Everybody's different, but I just make sure you give yourself a week before you do anything crazy. But if you do want to work with me, all the information is in the description below or in the link in my bio. I offer one-on-one sessions, recorded sessions, and mini bite-sized sessions just like this, same price. So yeah, I think we're going to conclude here. So thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I love each and every one of you. Thank you all for the likes, the follows, the shares. Thank you for all the gifts. Today was fun as always, and I will see you guys. I'll see you guys next time. I'm going to try to go live tomorrow for Reiki since I missed yesterday. Okay. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Maybe. There we go.